Hi guys, I'm Lexie. I'm an 11th grader and a part of Focus Leadership. And today I'm just giving a quick mini lesson on Advent because we are coming up in the Advent season. You guys will be viewing this on the 30th. I'm making this a little bit earlier. So I don't have any Christmas decorations up yet, so I will not be showing you my Advent wreath, but I have some pictures later in the slides to kind of explain it. But basically, if you don't know what Advent is this, I'm going to explain it from my family's perspective and what we've done my entire life. It's something that we do leading up to Christmas. It's every day of December until Christmas Day, where we just have time as a family, where usually we use the Bible app to have lessons each night, to just really focus our eyes and our hearts on Christ during the Christmas season. So a huge part of Advent is, let's see if I can advance this slide, is the wreath. Now I know this picture over here is a little bit blurry, but I chose that one because it looks most like the one that my family uses, because we have a big white candle in the center and then 3 skinny ones. But I mean, you can also do all skinny ones or all big ones. But the colors are white in the center, 3 purple, and 1 pink. And at least I know there are different ways to do it, but at least with my family, we light a candle each week. So the first week we have 1 purple, and then the second week we have 2 purple. The third week we have 2 purple and a pink. And the fourth week of December it's 3 purple and a pink, and we have all 4 skinny candles. And then on Christmas Eve we light the white candle. And just a kind of tradition that my family does. I never really heard of other families doing this, but when we were younger, my parents really wanted to teach us Christmas hymns because that was a big part of their childhood and the church that they grew up in. So we would sing a Christmas hymn for every candle that was lit. So for the first week, we sing the first Noel, and the second week was the first Noel and O Little Town of Bethlehem, and so on. And then every Christmas Eve, when we would light the big white candle, we would sing Silent Night. And we'd always do that before we leave for our church's candlelight service. And Advent was always such a special time, and it was just it still is a huge part of Christmas for my family. When my sister first left for college, it was really weird. I know she kind of talked about how it was just strange not having that, because it's become such a vital part of the holidays for us. Now, I'm not 100% sure what, oh, here we go. So each candle has a meaning. The purple represent love, peace, hope, and the pink represents joy. And then the white one represents Christ. And that's why we light it on Christmas. And, this is kind of a secular thing, but Advent calendars. I'm sure you guys have heard of this at least, or even if you don't celebrate Advent in the way that is focusing Christmas on Christ. I know a lot of secular things, or people have taken Advent as like a gift per day. There are a lot of Advent calendars with like socks or dog treats, or kind of like, I know some YouTubers do like Vlogmas. It's kind of a similar concept of doing something every day before Christmas. So Advent calendars, when we were younger, we'd have these. It's kind of like the one in the middle, but they were cheaper and great chocolate. That's really nice quality chocolate there. But we would have a little piece of chocolate, and we each have, and it was super exciting. Now my mom found a big wooden one that she really likes. It's about the same size as the one on the left with the metal one, but it's wooden and has like pictures on each side, and we still get a piece of candy every Christmas, and that was just always a little fun thing. And I mean, that obviously helped keep us focused when we were younger. If you sit through Advent, you get the candy, but now that we're older, we can really appreciate the lessons and the conversation and the prayer that sparks from the moments as a family. And I'll go back to this slide, it's really about focusing on the values of Christ and the values of Christmas, and it's just a way that throughout the day we might hear everything about Santa Claus, and that's okay, and we are excited for all of those aspects of Christmas, but before bed it was just really focusing our hearts on this is what Christmas truly is. It's about Christ, it's about Christ's birth. And especially with when we would sing the hymns, that would always really help with it as well. But it's just a time of love and joy and Christmas. And if you don't do it, I would highly suggest either looking into it, or if you don't want to do it, if you don't do it as a family, you can still do the reading plans on the Bible app. And it's just one little devotional and a prayer per day. And yeah, it's just something that holds a lot of memories for me, and it's just very important. If you're interested in more information, Calvary Church last year for Christmas did a whole series on Advent for the month of December, and those videos are still available on their website. So I would highly suggest looking into that. I'm sure they can do a much better job than I will going into. They'll go into detail and way more explanation about the biblical standings of all of that. But I just wanted to give you guys a little taste of my holiday tradition, and yeah, so I'm gonna pray for you guys. Okay, dear Lord, I can't believe it is almost Christmas, and I thank you for sending the gift of your son. And I pray that even though this Christmas will look a little different, that we can all just focus our eyes and our hearts on you, Lord. And I thank you for the Advent season and the memories it's given me. And I pray that you can use this method, this event of Advent, as a way to reach more people and just to help bring the Christ back to Christmas. Thank you for all that you do. In Jesus' name, amen. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week with another video.